All right. So I shared this, everybody, real quick. When I saw this today, it was sent to me this morning as a link. And two things caught me to share it just for this war, real quick, that I thought it was worth everybody seeing. Number one, seeing this as season 3, the level of participation is absolutely incredible. I mean, there's no way we had this much participation in the OG servers in season 3. Like, it's just not even close. It's so that is an incredible positive to see, and what I speak with all the time of people who want to sit and say the game is dying, or somebody leaves the game, it's bad for the game, blah blah blah. You can see the participation is just awesome. Okay, so that's positive. The negative is the fact that there is a single player that can absorb 120 to 130 hits, and nobody is strong enough to remove them from the pyramid. uh Shows an incredible gap in power that one player can dominate to this extent, right? I mean, it's just it's stuff that we talk about all the time, right? When we talk about these gaps in power and what we're trying to defend against. As in the OG servers, we keep, at least on the WWC, keep pushing for no new items. No, let's let people catch up and everything else. I'm looking at season 3 and I'm saying let people catch up. I mean, this is, you really shouldn't have a war where one person can absorb 100. I think we watched him absorb 140 hits. It was somewhere in there. That shouldn't happen. I mean, it doesn't happen. That's not going to happen in the OG servers. Like, when we fight, even you could take the strongest person. I think we just did the top 10 VIP 18s, and a Stickman or somebody could be like 6th or 7th on the list. If we fought them and he was in the capital, we'd get him out of there. I mean, it would take a couple hits. You could watch when I'm fighting Winter Storm, get up the strongest VIP 18 in there, and if I whack them 3-4 times by myself, eventually I'll get them out of there. So to be able to absorb 140 hits from people and nobody can get you out of that pyramid is incredibly concerning. Incredibly concerning. In that disparity in power. So yeah, so both of those things, though, positive and a negative. The positive just being this sheer player, the players coming into the game and sticking to season 3 at this population is just incredible. So much participation, so fun. Look at all these dead bases. I mean, it's just crazy. That's so many bases. There's more burnt bases here than you typically will see for participation in some wars. So, yeah, I mean, I love to see this much participation and people going in and doing it, especially if you knew there was this much power disparity and you were still having this level, like showing up and fighting, and incredible. Great stuff. Great stuff. Worth seeing, at least for the game, for this server. I mean, just filling the people can't even pour it in here. It's so packed. Packed. Mud. Yeah, I totally agree, Random. I agree. And yeah, we won't. We'll do our part in what we can to just continue to spotlight it and be as loud as we can about it. And that's all we can really do. So we'll continue to do that. But man, It's participation is something else. Such a great thing to see. I can't believe there's people that aren't participating. It's crazy. It would look like everybody in this season would be participating to have this many people out here. Man, once these groupings get to season 5, man, it's gonna be wild. That's gonna be wild. You're gonna have this much participation. It was also what I was looking for originally was, oh, there was a big one right there. One there. Blew that up. What really I was looking for is the activity level too, to say like, hey, I wonder how many people are actually active, because a lot of times people just port their bases in, right? And they just and you're like, oh, okay, they're not really active though. They just parted their bases and they're done for the day. Now these folks were active. I kept watching this. That's why I wanted to share it, because look at all the lines. Like you could see all the lines coming from the back. You could see the fighting happening in the back. Like the activity is just incredible. It's not just like random bases ported in to fill spots. Look at the lines that are going. And these people are traveling all the way here from to the Capitol, all the way from back here. Like, can you imagine the like 15-minute marches that are happening? It's crazy. It's awesome. It's absolutely incredible to see. Um, oh, elites. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Elites, man. I don't know if you guys saw him. I shared his battle report on. If you guys didn't watch yesterday's live, I'll probably turn it into a short too. But man, it was his fight that he had that I shared yesterday was awesome. Cool. Thank you, elites. Appreciate your support, man. I'll tell you, it is difficult. It is difficult for free to play players, but yeah, it is what you make of it, I guess. You know, if you're looking, yeah, you should quit. I say that all the time too. If you don't like playing, then quit. No problem. I wouldn't bother watching it either. I love the people who did it. Okay, no problem. Honestly, I don't know why you spend time though. Like what's amazing to me is people like you're gonna be on chat boards and discords and everything else, like saying how much you hate the game. But why let it absorb any more of your life? Like if you don't like it, then don't like it. Like then stop absorbing any time in your life. You know what I mean? Like if I didn't like the game, I would just stop playing. I would uninstall the game. There's so many other things in entertainment to do. You just wouldn't even hear from me. I'd be like, all right, I'm not having fun anymore. So everybody, peace out. Enjoy the game, and then I just leave. Like that would be the end of it. It would be, you know, it would be like John Wick, be excommunicado. There would be nothing for no more QB. So I don't know. It's just it's incredible to me. But yeah, I think there's definitely some things to do. I mean, obviously there's so many people that are free to play that are playing this game, and obviously are finding ways to have fun, because this is an incredible showing of participation. So it's great to see. It's great to see. Uh, yeah, I don't necessarily disagree, Random. I think there's more to be rewarded there. I do agree. Like we've said, the longer you play, you should get some rewards for that. So I definitely agree with that. I think they could do better there. Uh, well, I mean, why would why? But if the people have zero chance of changing if people just quit. But what do you? I don't even understand what you're saying. People are saying it's the dumbest game in the world for free to play players. If that's your opinion about the game, why would anybody want you to play the game either? Like, has 0% chance of changing if anybody who's playing just walks around and says they hate the game. How do you think that is a positive to stir things up? You think that's going to motivate more people to play? It doesn't make sense. Like, you're better off just removing yourself from the game and letting the people who do play the game enjoy the game and finding ways to change the game or support the game or make the game better or actually happen. It's certainly not going to move things in the right direction of people who are going to just walk around and say it's the worst game in the world. It is the stupidest game in the world. I hate this game. I don't. That's not going to change the game either. I hate to tell you, but you know, it's finding ways and putting it out there and supporting the different ways to change the game, and coming up with different ways and touting it and talking to people about it and just raising the voices together about the people who want to change the game in ways that we can change the game. It still doesn't. It's changes in numbers. The game already has money. The game makes a ton of money, but if everybody just keeps playing the game and doesn't say anything at the same time, then nothing changes, right? So the people who love the game have voices and can speak up. Don't necessarily need the people who just completely hate the game and think it's garbage and want to stay in. Don't really need that. That's not gonna help us that actually love the game and want to make those changes. So I don't see how it helps. I say there's too much to do in life. You owe it to you. Don't worry about everybody else. Worry about yourself. Like, if you aren't having fun playing the game, go find an activity that you love doing, especially on a weekend. Like, if you don't love the game, there are a million things you could be doing with family or friends or apps or anything else. Its life is way too precious to spend time on doing things you don't like. So, if you enjoy it, then awesome. We're here for it. Yeah, we'll keep talking about it and do talk about how we need to support those people that are free to play and support the people in different ways. But this is a great sign. I will say that this is a great sign of participation. That much I can tell you. But yeah, a little concerning that somebody was that strong. That's also was concerning to me. It's crazy to me that anybody could absorb 150 hits or whatever that was. 130 hits. I've never seen anything like that. Like, just never. I've never seen somebody absorb that many hits. I saw. I think it was Mewtwo shared that he had one that it was like 55 or something that he absorbed. I was like, wow, that's incredibly strong. But when I saw 104, like I didn't even know it goes 99 plus. It's just like it doesn't even. It stops counting. It doesn't even just they ignore the fact. They're just like, 99 plus at that point. We won't put the code in to count any higher. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense though. K17, it makes sense why they're moving people. I mean, I do like that. I think like getting people in servers bigger, allowing people to expand more as people move through. I think that's great. I think that why wait? Like, get people in the game and give them constant content and let them move through the game. I think that's awesome. But at the same time, um, there's also kind of a roadblock, right? Where as you continue to move forward, you're just leaving the new free-to-play players way far behind. It's almost a different game. It's like, you need different servers at this level for where you can start dividing servers out where free-to-play players and low-spend players can just enjoy the game and play together in different servers by themselves. Like, where you can actually separate it out and have it be more competitive in those matches where it's total hero power, because you're going to fast track a free-to-play player against a spender. It's just clearly not working. Like 150. That's wild. It's wild. Whole new issue as far as I'm concerned. But again, the participation being that it's season 3 is an amazing sign. I'm telling you, when we did season 3, we had nowhere near this much participation. So I can tell you that from my perspective, it's just not even close. So this is incredible to watch. But well, congratulations to TWGM. I imagine that that wasn't even Jun Woo, who I would imagine was the VIP of this war. So it's like, no way you're moving this guy. And what's crazy is it's not even the hero power, total hero power. There looked like there were a couple people close, 229, and then there was a 211. So there were a couple people that were high up, but then there were a bunch of people that were, you're looking at 120 million total hero power disparity in here, just for this server, by the way. Which is pretty normal, I would say. I mean, for even us in OGs. Now, take it for what it's worth, because this is fast forward to people who started way behind us, and they fast forward, so the power difference is a little bit different, the disparity in power, because we're probably 120 right now, is probably, we have a bunch of people that are 200 million in ours that goes down to like 60 or something, like 6. We have 60 people, I think, over 200 million in our server, and then the top person is 380 million or something like that. So the disparity between the 60th person and the top person is probably 180 million. So it's not that it's that crazy of it. I just think early on there wasn't as much power to move people out that you have the way that they do it now. Because once the Overlord enters in, it starts to become power, but it's also kind of fake power. Like, you keep pushing that power and you get that 10 million, but it's not really like March power. So I think that becomes part of the issue of why you see the difference in disparity matter so much in season 3 as you were building versus, post season 5 builds that have played the game longer. We're more built solid, I guess is the best way to say it. And now, it mattered more when you had this much power difference early on. It was real power. Like, it was, these people are probably working on drones through the wazoo. Their chips are probably great. Their gear, they're probably red gear, and everybody else is like half blueprints if they're lucky. So that right there is the difference in the world, right? I mean, if you're playing and everybody around you is only half blueprints and you're full red, like, I can show you any battle report you want where that's probably going to make the battle in itself. So it's a big difference when you talk about the disparity in power, because now as you move through postseason 5, most people are already 3/4 gear prints, already have a 10 reds, things like that. That's just on like low spend players have that type of stuff, because we played for so long that they've been able to fill that stuff out. But if you're in this type of environment and you only have half gear, yeah, it's going to make an enormous difference between half gear and full red, type of things. Definitely going to. Anyway, cool. Just some fun content to show you guys this morning. I had seen it. I thought it'd be worth sharing because the participation was off the map, and it seemed pretty fun to me. So when it's fun, I'll share it if there's anything worthwhile. But other than that, enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks. Keep 18 out.